I want to call Michail with me here, because what we want to tell you now is that we want to continue this, and we want to see you again next year and before, because what we hope to do here is to have some concrete outcomes that will literally move things forward, including in policy work. Yes, we do hope, and we heard it earlier, that we can have trials for psilocybin, for terminal illnesses potentially, or for palliative care. We do hope that the inner development goals will be introduced, potentially maybe in Greek schools, in the Greek system. We do hope, most importantly, that Elefsina and all the effort that has been made from the cultural capital, and I thank you really very much for everything you have done for that, will not get lost. Elefsina deserves to continue to be the center of this type of conversations in the really big sense of our Delphi Cube about democracy, environment, ecology, social injustices, but also education, technology, art, and of course, inner transformation. And I would like to choose now the word of human flourishing, as I do hope that next year we will be able to speak more about that. With that, I want to hand over to Michail to say also hopefully goodbye, because although I know that his official term is finishing at the end of April or March, I do hope that with the people of Elefsina and with the local communities, young and older, we will continue to work together to make this place what it deserves to be, the center of this type of conversations. Thank you very much.
I have the feeling that we are approaching the end of the 9th day of initiations in Elefsina. Because initiations is part of a collective experience. In my opening speech, I said a line like, art is an undeniable mystery as a collective experience. And now here, also science and sharing of these experiential education is part of a collective experience. And Elefsina is here because one term I didn't mention yesterday, very crucial for a European capital of culture, is the term legacy. That's why the title is Mysteries of Transition. It never stops because there's no end. And by this opportunity, I want to thank you all. I feel really personally grateful, and also the European Capital of Culture and all my colleagues who are behind the curtains. Are really thankful for all you. Thankful for Alexandra. We shouldn't forget to thank our translators. And our technicians. And all the people behind the curtains. Of these incredible 9 days of mourning in Harmolippi. I will say not goodbye, but au revoir, with a line from Seneca. There are some mysteries that cannot be unveiled at once. Elefsina used to always keep some in reserve for those who will visit her again. Thank you.
Michail, you were right to thank again. I remember 2 days ago, it seems like indeed more 9 days ago, I thanked everybody myself because usually we do it in the end and I felt it was important to do it in the beginning. But it doesn't mean that because we did it in the beginning, we must not do it in the end. So personally, I want to thank particularly, other than the team of Elefsina, a cultural capital, my very, very, very small team of the World Human Forum, because doing this, just 3 people, I think is quite an extraordinary achievement. So thank you, Mirto Vunatsu, who was particularly, she's up there. Okay. Mili Paschali, whom you've seen less, but who was behind everything. And Vicky Argyroudi, who our foreign guests know well for everything she did. But we might be a small team, but we have very special relations with some very competent people. And those are our technical support team, led by Kostas Charalambidis, somewhere behind the column there. Hi, Kostas. And of course, Mirto Pezula, everything about catering, food, you know. So, this is it, and now I don't want to press anybody, but yes, at 7 o'clock sharp, the Human Requiem starts, and I do think you understood that this is an integral part of our symposium. We designed it in a way that we finish with the full moon at the Telesterion with the Human Requiem, the amazing music by Brahms, that will in itself hopefully be a cathartic event. We don't have the mysteries, but we are trying to do something that will help us change our minds. And hopefully, James, this will lead us to indeed try to change the world more actively. So thank you again to all, and see you later.